What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Welcome to the Monday kickoff. In today's video, guys, I want to give you a fair warning on the current state of the game, on what you can expect in terms of events for the next couple of weeks, and of course on how to prepare your account, how to manage your resources wisely without being caught off guard when the events are dropping in the game. Now, Platinum confirmed that their staff members are all well, are safe. The game will run as usual, nothing is gonna get interrupted in terms of events, fusions, etc. They actually made another announcement today where they confirmed that they are still working on compensating people that had problems with their accounts 2 weeks ago when they got their accounts crunched and all that madness happened as well. Basically, guys, I wanna share with you the events that I know for a fact that they will be coming to the game, since Platinum confirmed that will be no disruption to the game at all. Before we jump over to talk about all that, if you enjoy the music you hear in my videos, guys, we have that Soundstripe link in the description down below and in the pinned comments. Check them out, they have an amazing music library. Plus, I can save you a 15% on checkout by using code Skratch. Now, tomorrow we have the clan versus clan starting, guys. This is going to be with personal rewards, so you'll be able to cash in on all this depending on your tier, based on your tier. If your clan actually manages to win the CVC. If no, you're not gonna be able to get that. In terms of clan rewards, we actually get 6-star frost gear. Like, wow, that's amazing. Luckily, we are getting 2 pieces of speed gear here to compensate from it. Maybe I'm gonna get a quad helmet and I'm gonna be a happy person afterwards. Who knows? But this is kind of like what to expect in terms of gear from here. Of course, for different tiers, probably it's gonna be a bit different. Yeah, tier 2 and tier 1, they're not getting gear there. So basically, guys, I want to share with you a couple of things. Tomorrow, during the CVC, we're going to have a 10x. On what champions, I don't know. I'm just letting you know that most probably we're going to have a 10x or some sort of guaranteed event for a champion. Now, since we never really had a guaranteed event for a Void Legendary, most probably I would assume that we're going to have a 10x during this CVC. This weekend, following their normal pattern, we're actually gonna have a 2x on summoning legendaries and epics from Void Shards. So that's another thing to keep in mind. You might want to save your shards for the weekend. Just be aware that that's going to drop during this weekend. Now, we are currently at the end of this month, okay? Last year, the year before, we had their first anniversary, their second anniversary. This year is not gonna be any different, okay? So if we're gonna go right here, seems like something happened. This is what happened last year, okay? And it started from 1st of March, their second anniversary. They actually gave us freebies by logging into the game for 5 days. You see, we got Void Shards, Sacred Shards, we got a bunch of nice rewards from 1st of March moving all the way to 5th of March. Then, of course, expect to have a fusion as well, guys. The fusion ended last week. Most probably, either at the end of this week, either the start of next week, we're gonna get information, or not necessarily information. Most probably, we're just gonna wake up with the fusion in the game, okay? So be prepared for that as well. I'm not sure what champion is going to be. I would assume we're gonna have a fusion, since it doesn't seem like anything is gonna get disrupted. So I just wanna give you guys a heads up. You might want to prepare your resources, save energy, save gems, and that's not all, okay? During their second anniversary and their first anniversary, and even before all that, we actually had events and tournaments where we got as rewards champion fragments from previous fusions. Now, we only kind of got like 15 to 25 fragments per champion, if I'm not mistaken, and that actually happened last year from 1st of March to the 15th. So that means that maybe you want to save more energy. Maybe you have missing some fragments from specific fusions, like, I don't know, like maybe Krela, Witch Charm, or some different champions that they were fusions before. Maybe you're going to be able to collect 20 more fragments now. 20 more fragments at the end of the year, 20 more fragments next year, and bang, you got the champion without actually doing the fusion. So that's a thing to keep in mind. If we're gonna get it for some nice champions, which I'm not sure for what champions they're gonna do it, I just assume it's more of a speculation that they will follow the same pattern like in the previous last 2 years, you might be able to cash in on a nice champion. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Of course, last year they kind of introduced the guaranteed legendary champions events, you know. So what happened during their anniversary last year, we had a guaranteed event on Countess Leagues. Now Countess Leagues was a newly added champion during that time for the Valentines. It's kind of like Astralon's partner in crime. Astralon was the fusion during the Valentines, and she was guaranteed 1 month later. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen the same thing with Yumeko. I think it's only like a 1% chance. I wouldn't be surprised to see that they are trying to test a bit to see how it's going with guaranteed Void Legendary Champions, guys. We never had one event like that just yet in the game. Maybe they saved it for a special occasion like their 3rd anniversary, who knows. Don't expect it. It's probably a -1% chance for that to happen. I have like super low expectations, like almost none for anything like that to happen, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up. Save your shards. Maybe we're gonna get a different guaranteed champion during this period of the month, so in like 2 weeks from now. Definitely considering saving your ancient shards. I think around that time we're gonna have 2x on ancient shards, okay, during that week, and CVC as well. So I wouldn't be surprised at all during that CVC or straight after the CVC to have a guaranteed event from ancient shards straight before the 2x ancient shards. Just one thing to keep in mind, guys, okay? Definitely to be on the lookout for all this, you know. Just wanted to give you a heads up for that. And for their 3rd anniversary, guys, expected most probably to start tomorrow or in a few days from now. Most probably we will be getting some freebies if you're gonna log in, so make sure you're gonna log in every single day. And another thing that actually happened during that, so this is kind of like the way the events looked if you weren't playing last year or 2 years ago when this anniversary were on. There we go. We actually had a triple double summon boost during this first week of March, and that's gonna be this coming weekend when we should have only 2x voids. Now maybe this is actually gonna change and we're gonna have 2x on each one of these shards, ancient, sacreds, and voids. So keep an eye for it, stay on the lookout. You see, that's kind of like what happened last year. March 5th to 6th we had the 2x sacreds, 6 to 7 the voids, 7 to 8 we had the ancient shards, and that's pretty much everything that happened last year. I'm very positive, guys, that something like this is going to happen this year as well. So definitely make sure you are getting prepared for fusions. Guarantee the champions events. Most probably we're gonna have one of those as well in the next couple of weeks. And other than that, guys, in the game we are not really expecting anything major. From what I remember from the previous What's Next in Raid video, the only thing missing was the team preset for waves, okay, for round 2, round 3, which it didn't came to the game yet. It will come to the game, but we're not sure yet. I actually asked if it's still going to come to the game. It got delayed. What exactly happened? I only got an answer saying that it's still coming to the game. That being said, I am very positive that we should be expecting a What's Next in Raid video in the next 2 to 4 weeks, most probably, where we're gonna find out information on what exactly will happen with the game, the year of PvP, if we're getting any new updates. Now, it's very understandable that most probably a lot of these things will be getting delayed, guys, because of the current situation in Eastern Europe. It's perfectly understandable. So I have a feeling that it's gonna be hard for them to deliver the content under the current circumstances, you know. But we gotta understand that this is kind of like the sad reality that we're living in at the moment. That was all for this video, guys. Do let me know in the comments down below, what do you think of all this? Excited for any of the events? Now, I know last year we actually got a video where it showed us everything that we accomplished on our raid career, and that was for every single member in the game. How many dungeon runs you've done, what were the most used champions in the game, and all this. So I have a feeling that that might not happen this year. I feel like that requires a lot of work. A lot of people need to be on top of the situation to be able to drop that in game. I'll be well surprised, well impressed if that happens, of course. But yeah, that was all for this video. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one. Peace.